Betway sponsors Froch versus Groves 2 on Sky Sports.
Coogan Cassius, IFL TV in association with Betway. Did you know that?
No.
No, you do. We don't mess about, Paddy. With me, I've got Paddy Fitzpatrick, trainer to George Groves. I didn't know that my partner had already interviewed you, but then I'd already got you up the steps.
Yeah.
So I felt obliged to carry on up the steps.
Okay.
So we'll go. Slightly anticlimactic, if that's a word, today at the press conference. Did you feel that?
Possibly for you guys, because you thought maybe that
Yeah, we were expecting
somebody would blow their top.
something. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but no, perfect for us.
Okay. Don't give me these short answers, Paddy. Like it when you talk. Spoke to a lot of people and listening to them fighting in front of big crowds, but nothing's really going to prepare George or Carl for when they walk out at this stadium that's behind you now. So George won't be fazed by that at all?
No, he won't be fazed, because he's had to emotionally go through a torrid time in his 12th fight when he fought James DeGale, didn't he? So he had to go through, you know, keeping your composure for all the weeks while James was giving him stick leading up to that, and he done a good job. He performed in front of 20,000 people when he fought James and stuck to what needed to be a very boring game plan. That's the way it was designed, just for that fight. He's also then gone to Manchester last November and fought in front of 20,000 people, with every one of them there booing him in, and kept his composure. So yes, this will be bigger for both men, but it will have more of an effect on Carl, because even if half of them are going for Carl, that means 40,000 are going against him, and that'll be a big emotional task.
Paddy, before the first fight, you didn't have a lot of time to situate yourself with George for too long. You've had a longer run into this camp.
Yes.
So from your perspective, how much different is that?
It's completely different, because the first day I arrived in the camp for the last fight was the first day I also met Father O'Connell, Barry, his physical fitness coach. And Barry had never worked with George before, so we had a conversation that day. I asked George, how do you do in your runs? You normally good? And he said, I'm good, I've been doing my whole career, I'm okay. I said, and what about making weight? Are you alright? He says, yeah, I'll make it. I said, if you have any problems with both of them, let me know. If I see you getting tired in the gym with what I'm asking of you, I'll put it down to the runs and stick my nose in. I said, but bar that, I said, okay. Because I didn't want to arrive in the gym and then be talking about every single aspect, and then him think, I got 9 weeks to go and this dude's trying to reinvent the wheel, he's trying to change everything. I mean, I'm good enough to get here in the first place. So I only wanted to talk about a few specific things, and that was it. Coming into this camp, it's been completely different. In January, we spoke about the last camp in completeness and said what should have been done, and that Barry is in charge completely of every physical fitness aspect with George. And it has made a great difference, because George tweeted me 12 weeks out and said, I did my first run with Barry tonight and it was harder than any run I did myself for the last camp. So he prepared himself to deliver what he did last time, which impressed everybody, and he'd done that being incompletely prepared physically. And it was down to, I put handcuffs on Barry, he wasn't able to do it, and I put handcuffs on myself. We've had more time this time, so it's a lot better.
George and Adam spent a lot of years together. Leading up to this fight, has there been any advice or contact with Adam in regards to this fight, or not at all?
Not from me, I can't speak on George.
No, I only asked that because obviously it was a long-term association with him.
Yeah, of course.
Weighing tomorrow, obviously it's a 4 o'clock weighing, which is quite unusual in this country, but then again it's an unusual fight in the grand scheme of things, crowd, etc. But are you happy with the 4 o'clock weighing?
Yeah, we would have preferred it to be earlier, because any fighter that you have making weight should prefer them to weigh in a bit earlier, so they have longer to get the fluids and their nutrition back in their body. But we're not dealing with somebody who's struggling to make weight. He woke up this morning, he's 12 stone 4, so it's 4 pounds. He'll have a little shake and bake tonight, same tomorrow, he'll be good to go. So it's not a problem. He normally is a little bit heavier around this time, but normally he handles making the weight and he runs himself, so it is a bit different.
You've got on record as saying that George will stop or knock Carl Froch out early.
No, I haven't. Somebody else has gone on record as saying I said that.
Okay.
I said is that
Sorry,
there's a
I was
very
under the
high
impression that you did
possibility-
that.
No, very high possibility that he will get stopped within 5-6 rounds. Yeah.
Okay.
Very high possibility.
So these quotes were misquoted from you? Were
They're
they?
misquoted, yeah,
Misquoted.
but I've given you my version now and it's on video, so I can't take that back. I do believe that Froch, George has the ability to stop him, and Carl has to either come out and start quick against a quicker man with better feet, or he's got to come out and start a little bit tentatively against a man who has a quicker and sharper and more diverse jab. Either way, I'm content with my dude.
Okay, well, we'll look forward to the weigh-in tomorrow. I'm talking from a media point of view, so I'm not saying I want stuff to happen and blah blah, but obviously it generates interest and blah blah blah, but I'm sure both people will be as they was today and keep it professional as possible.
Quite possibly, you never know, we might get up to something.
Really?
Who knows? Don't know.
Okay. We can leave it on that note.
Yeah.
Anyway. Paddy Fitzpatrick, thanks for talking to IFL TV for the second time today. And wish you the best of luck for the weekend.
Thank you.
I'll see you at the weigh-in tomorrow.
All right, brother.
All right?
Peace.
Thank you very much.
Betway sponsors Froch versus Groves 2 on Sky Sports.